It stood there, calm, still, as if it knew what was coming. It didn't fight, didn't run, just breathed. The sound of metal, a whisper of Allah's name. And in that moment, time stopped. It doesn't resist, it doesn't run, it lowers its head as if to say, I submit. And before the blade moves, before the blood flows, you feel it. This is not just an animal. This is not just a ritual, this is something deeper. Something older than a memory. They've always been with us. Before we tamed the fire, before we carved the stone, before we ever picked up a pen, they were there. Sheep, goats, cattle, camels. We didn't invent them, we were just entrusted with them. They walked when we walked, rested when we rested. And in every civilization, from the mountains to the coast, you'll find them. And the Qur'an doesn't speak of them as objects, it calls them a gift. Signs, companions. As Allah, He said, and we have subjected them to you. Some that you ride, and some that you eat. Qur'an, chapter 36, verse 72. Subjected, not abused, not forgotten. Honored for our benefit. And yet, how quickly do we forget? We eat their meat, drink their milk, wear their wool. But rarely look. We don't notice their breath. We don't listen when they cry. But they do cry. They feel. They remember. They love. A cow can mourn. A sheep can recognize a human's face, up to 50 of them. Camels have been known to weep when their handlers are unjust. But not all tears are visible. Some are stored in the silence of obedience. Allah created them not only to serve, but to teach us humbleness, to awaken the part of us that still believes in mercy. And just when we grow arrogant, when we forget where food comes from, He reminds us. Once a year, through a story, a blade. It wasn't ever about meat. It never was. The sacrifice we make on Eid al-Adha traces back to a father, a dream, a son, Ibrahim alayhi salam, the friend of Allah, was shown a dream to sacrifice his beloved son. He told his son, as mentioned in the Qur'an, I have seen in a dream that I must sacrifice you. Qur'an chapter 37 verse 102. And what did the boy say? He said, O my father, do as you are commanded. You will find me patient. No hesitation, no protest, only submission, just like the animal. And as the blade was drawn, as Ibrahim prepared to obey without question, Allah called out, you have fulfilled the vision. A ram appeared, a divine replacement from Jannah. And ever since, we've been commanded to remember, not just with our tongues, but by sacrifice. In the Qur'an, Allah He says, it is not their meat nor their blood that reaches Allah, but rather it's your piety. Qur'an chapter 22 verse 37. The knife is sharp, the cut is swift, but the lesson stays with you. They're not just physical blessings, they are miracles in biology. Camels don't just store water in their humps for fat, but rather for thermal regulation. Their blood cells can swell up to 240% inside without bursting. Cows have 4 stomachs, each one uniquely designed for a stage of digestion. Goats can climb trees with split hoofs, an incredible balance. Sheep recognize faces. Cows hold grudges. These aren't random traits. They are precision in design. Gifts from a creator. As Allah He says, do they not look at the camels, how it was created? Qur'an chapter 88 verse 17. That's not a poetic line. It's a challenge. Look. Look again. Look closer. They don't talk. They don't build. They don't complain, but they obey. They serve. They give. Every single day until their last breath. And when they die, they feed a family. Bring joy to a feast. Fulfill a sunnah. Strengthen a heart. We were commanded to treat them with gentleness, to sharpen the blade, to never kill in front of another, to whisper Allah's name. And why? Because it's not about the animal. It's about us, our character, our hearts. They are not random creatures. They are divine instruments. They are a test. They are a sign. They are witnesses. They are mirrors. They are those we were given.